Is anybody out there? Hello? Can anyone see me? Are we back? Look at that smile though, beautiful. Well, thank you. So kind. It's fine. All right. Holy sh. All right. So I gotta fix this. This is bad. This is real bad. Essentially, I have a bunch of USBs going into a couple hubs, and it looks like it's just not holding up. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. Probably gonna have to buy one that has its own dedicated power. Yeah. Damn. Sorry about that. Top tier programmer can't figure out how to use a webcam. Damn, okay. Alright. And then you drop a follow? Okay. Okay, Fridas, I see you, bro. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the team, man. Glad to have you. Hubs, man. Anyways. Wow, sorry about that. That was pretty dumb. So what I was saying is, at this point, we are doing the exact same thing. The playlist data reducer, we're doing the same thing here. So, like, WTF, dude. Why does this work? And the other one does not. Because if we do reduce songs by ID, songs, and then we spread song states that all IDs. We do the state at the end, yeah. I don't know why it's adding 7,000 different songs every time I do it there. Especially if the spread, if the IDs are the same. Maybe let's do a quick look here. JavaScript spread keeps duplicating items. There must be something I might be doing wrong. Microsoft employee. Thanks, Estranged. Thanks, dude. I really want to know, JavaScript spread, does it duplicate items? Yo, Lupo Ruperto, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Glad to have you here as part of the team. Spread all enumerable own properties of one object to another object. Yes. It's creating a shallow copy. Oh, hold on. You know what the issue is as well? I think if I go here, our songs list, we have all of our 3 songs here. It's because it's an array of strings, so it doesn't matter what the string values are. It's just gonna add them there. Oh shit, no wonder. So here, that's gonna be fine, right? And so if I go back here and then I actually go to another playlist, it's gonna add 3 more songs on top of that, right? And so okay, I was like, what? Our song, our by ID object stays the same because it's not mapping anything over it, or it is, but it's the same value. But all IDs end up happening. So that actually must mean that our playlist is probably doing the same thing. Can I go back? I can't. Yeah, so if I go here, yeah, and it maps them over again. No wonder. Okay, so I see what the issue is, and I know exactly how to fix it. In our initial state, we throw our mock data in there, and that's how we fix it. Stop mapping all the mock data to this stuff, because screw that. That's what the issue is. Yes. Is the app completely in JS? It is. Yes. Wow. So let's first start with the playlists. And yeah, so here you'll see our initial state. We're just gonna map these things to the mock data. So let's just do that. I just had a cool idea for something I want to code. And what might that be, Mr. James? Oh, we can actually, this will actually be pretty cool. We can just call our fetch playlist. Hell yeah. Library that auto generates UI to configure static URL parameters. Okay, okay. That actually could be pretty damn useful. I only wear Lacoste. What's up? James, the pro coder is everywhere. My God. What the hell is this guy doing everywhere? Get him out of here. JK, James, you stay as long as you want, man. So at this point, we shouldn't. Let's I guess let's see what our initial state ends up looking like, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, no, okay, cool. I get what you mean. So is it the UI would essentially give you more of like a, oh, reduce undefined. Oh, I need to pass in. I actually do need changes. It would kind of give you like, hey, this is what this thing would be doing if you change this param, right? That'd be pretty cool. Playlists. We do this thing here. And then don't think we need this anymore. Oh, we might need to slightly change this. Yeah. Dude, that'd be pretty sick. Sounds useful for, yeah, for people that are not devs for sure, man. So if at this point, no, not that place there, reducer. If we have an array of our song or our playlist data, we do fetch playlist. We essentially want to map it to this. Okay, so I think what we're gonna need to do is I'm gonna actually create a new. I'm gonna create a new one here because I think we're gonna have to do it specifically for our mock stuff. So I'm actually gonna just add this over here for our initial state. Mock data mapper. Map mock data. And so we don't need to pass in anything here. we can just actually use it here. Oh, I need to put a const here. Mock playlist should be a part of that. Cool. And really at this point, we don't need any of this. Man, today's music is pretty damn chill. This is some Hawthorne Heights, I think. Yeah. If any of you listen to Hawthorne Heights, this is their newest album. It's really interesting. Okay, I guess I might need to pass it in. That's weird. I should have access to it right here. Okay. And at this point, we're going to take this thing and we're going to say, let's create this new thing called playlists. And then inside playlist, we're going to return by ID. And then we actually should do by ID equals an empty array. All IDs is also equal to an empty array. It's empty object. And then we actually can do a mock playlist.for each playlist, and then we're gonna go ahead and just map that across. Playlists. Oh. Yeah, I think that should be actually okay. It would be cool if you include songs from the local library, something I've not seen on other apps like VLC, at least not on iOS. Interesting. Yeah, I think so. The reason why Now this is something someone should build. Put a list of tech that you don't like. Anytime someone on your Wi-Fi network visits, you just send them a message. Please stop viewing this tech right now or you'll be banned from the site. Yo, I like that. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Alright, let's try this again. I think we should be good to go now. We're gonna check to see if we have our mock playlists in here. What? Map? Mock playlist is not a function? What you mean, bro? That's right. It's right there. I'm just gonna rerun these things. Sometimes yeah, sometimes it's just weird. I might ban the word PHP in chat. Dude, what the heck, man? Playlist data reducer, JS line 21. Oh, is it? Oh. Oh, that should probably do the trick. Yes, that will do. That will do the trick, Alec. You gotta put the function that you just made before the thing before you call it, right? PF sense and most routers can block sites. Or I got a better one. Set up your Philips Hues, and every time someone adds PHP in chat, the lights just turn red, and then just like Voldemort pops up on your stream, like the name that should never be said. That'd be freaking great. Oh, okay. So I guess what I also want to do here. We do have to fix up the log stuff, initial state. But I wanted to see what this was first. It's cool, yeah. So we have the log statement here. Let me open it up. By ID. Nice. Okay, so here's our mock data. It is in our initial state, which is good. Neon Odo, what's up? Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you. Because the first thing that gets called is our fetch. So let me first clean this guy up. Okay, cool. So we clean that up. Then our fetch. So now our fetch here. So this is not called fetch mock data anymore. Let's do a search for this guy. It's called fetch playlist. We should change it to. Yes. Replace it all. Fetch playlists. Nice, dude. Nice. I don't want to do this. That should do the trick. Okay, so map mock playlist there. And then we do fetch playlists. We go to our state. Fetch playlist over in this guy. So this now is taking in just our state.playlist. So playlist state. And then at this point, what are we doing? At this point, we don't need any of this stuff. Browser shell shifts that work into a compile step that happens when you build your app. Instead of using techniques like virtual DOM, diffing, surgically updates the DOM when the state of your app changes. Oh, snap. That's pretty cool. Huh. Yeah, nice. That's pretty sick. How's the traction on that doing these days? I've only read that super fast. That's pretty cool. Mock songs. Cool. So essentially, we're just doing the same thing here, and then we're just gonna add this here. Awesome. Heck yeah. It does a couple hacky syntax things, but seems interesting. Okay. Dude, there's so much new tech coming out. It's like, it's mind-blowing. All right, so we go back to Grüvee, and oh yeah, we got to change that up. But let me reload this real quick. We come in here, and we'll see that our state now should have our mock songs in there. Yeah. So if we go to our songs data reducer, you'll see that all of our mock songs are there. So now let's go back to our dispatch actions here in our fetch songs. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. Where do we might need it somewhere at some point. Oh, mock songs we can get rid of. Just fetch songs. And so at this point, we need to fetch songs based on playlist ID, right? And so this is what I was trying to work with from the beginning. Fetch songs will come through. And we can see that right here. We pass in some songs. Well, we start from the beginning. And we look at map songs from playlist. It takes our state and our playlist ID. And we actually do that here. I'm actually really curious. If I don't call fetch songs here, will this map state to props just happen? I almost think it might. So let's take a look. Have you seen the Trello page? It's never going to be finished. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this Redux crap right now. It just feels like I'm not using it right or something. Map state to props. Because I don't want to add, like, let's say we go into a playlist, right? So I hit this thing. We have all of our songs here. And then I go out and I go to another playlist. So if I do that, every single time I do that, I'm going to say, hey, go ahead and add this new prop for this playlist, like, of those songs. I feel like what I should be doing is when I hit a playlist, get the songs IDs from there, and then go ahead and map those to our song state and say, hey, these are the actual points of data that we need. But then, hey, what's up, Poopa? What are you trying to do? So I'm trying, let me think of a way to, like, better explain this. Okay, so in our song list view, right, we have this thing called fetch songs. Fetch songs takes in a playlist ID and goes into our songs actions file and says, hey, with this playlist ID, go run my thunk and return my songs, right? So given the playlist ID, we'll go up to our fetch songs action creator, do this thing. This needs to be changed. Go into our action. And at this point, we should, I had it so it was mapping all of our songs to this thing here. And so when I go back to my songs list view, I also had map songs from playlist, right? Which would take in that state and then grab the actual songs and turn it into an array that I could use. Man, I don't even know what I'm trying to explain, I feel like, at this point. But essentially what I did is I took out fetch songs and I just called map songs from playlist, and that worked no problem. So that's where I'm like, okay, so why do I have fetch songs to begin with if when I map my state to props, this works every time? I feel as though this should probably be part of my dispatch, if that makes sense. Actually, let me try adding a song real quick. I don't know if this will work. Okay. Yeah, so even with adding a song, it works fine. I guess I'm trying to understand is, make sure this is, yeah, 4. Okay. Is this okay to be doing? Or should this just be part of my dispatch? And if it is part of my dispatch, how can I go ahead and get that array of songs here without actually storing it in my state? Because I don't want to store an array of, like, playlist objects. I just want the IDs to reference them. But I may have to, right? Is what I'm trying. I think I might be getting at. Yo, Sick Mofo, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Yo, Santi Real, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team, my dude. Yeah, so pretty much fetch songs is like not even a thing. I don't really need it. Oh, I don't think I've set up delete yet. That's what we were planning to do today until we ran into these bugs. You dispatch to gather, manipulate data, map to access store. Okay. So then I am doing it right. I guess the question is like, I don't know. Do I need a dispatch every time? Not really, right? I can just map things and that should be good to go. Yeah, no problem, Santi. Welcome in. Local state or context. Gotcha. What if the year wants to pull to refresh? Oh, right. Yeah, I think I'm in the context. Yeah, okay, good call. So at that point, that's... Yeah, okay. Gotcha. So let's write this down and make sure that this is making sense. Song actions. Cool. So for fetch songs, essentially what we're looking for here. Fresh data from the server. And then this should help us map songs to use in our songs list view. Hey, Max8362 and Spicy Condiment. Thank you both for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you here. Welcome in. And the store data might not be current when this screen is accessed, so fetching fresh data is important. Yeah, no, that's a great point, man. For sure. Lurk Salt, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Glad to have you here, dude. Epic riff for your new follower, son. Thanks, dude. I will give you $1 million if you can guess what riff that's from. Or what song that's from. I grabbed it from a song, but I'm glad you like it. How can we get an app made from you or website? I'm sure I can guess. Oh, yeah? Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. I think we might be into the same music then, my dude. So this app right now is not currently launched. We're currently working on launching it. So eventually you shall be able to get it, Lurk. Promise. But stick around. Humans, not fish. Thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you here. Okay, gotcha. So we realize that fetch data in our songs actions is going to pull, this should be fresh data from the server, and we should get that every time. So since we are currently just using mock data, right? When we call the fetch songs here, we should pass in a playlist ID. Right? And then at this point, playlist ID.
Dead ends to chase, feelings to fake, new hearts to break, amends to make. They also afraid and safe, you need the space, but hugging that crowd only shake with the quake and
Oh, I'm saying, Lurk, we're currently working on this project, so it's not actually out or released yet, but it will be soon. It will be. Hashtag soon TM. Wait, what is fetch songs? So that's fetch songs is when you open a playlist, it goes and grabs, or essentially maps the songs for that playlist, or grabs the songs to display. That's what I was talking about, where I'm like, I don't know if this truly makes sense. I feel like I only need that mapper right there, down here. Because when you hit the song list view, right, it should get the current songs from that playlist, and it should, it should fetch it from the server at that point. And then secondly, yeah, so essentially, like, once you hit this page, if the songs are not already in the state, in the app state, we would go to the server, grab it, and then from that point, we would map it to our current playlist, our current songs list, right? So that's what fetch songs was supposed to do, based on the playlist ID. Oh, how can I get an app made from your website made from you? Oh, my bad, dude. Yeah, so I don't really do that stuff, unfortunately. I just don't have the time. Yeah. Sorry, Lurk. Yeah, streaming is more of a side thing for me right now. And while I stream, I make apps that I launch. So I don't do like commission stuff, but there might be other people in chat who would be interested in getting on top of that. That song called Off the Bell is Off the Bell. I'm not sure I know that song. Yeah, probably just like one file. I mean, I guess I can do it in... I'm working on a radio streaming app, Bandrava. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. This is a little bit different. We're not really streaming music, but what we'll be doing is allowing you to collaborate with other people by adding new songs to a playlist and essentially talking about those songs in line and mapping songs for multiple different streaming services, which is really, really great. All right. Now that we realize that we're using a selector here, let's go ahead and properly create this selector. I'm thinking bobbin. Just call it selectors. And we can do and instead of helpers, we can take this thing. Take this thing here. Yes. Come in here. And so as we can just pass in, we can call this songs and then selectors. So export default. Oh, instead of default? Okay, okay. Yo, Nar, what's up? Welcome back. How's it going today, friend? Oh, yeah, it's... Since I don't have anything else here, let me just add the... this thing. Yeah. Go on then. Who is this riff by? So this riff is actually by The Devil Wears Prada. I didn't know if you wanted to keep going. Let me yeah, it's an oldie, man. It's an oldie if you ever listen to The Devil Wears Prada. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick for you. I'm doing good. Doing good, Nar. Thanks for asking as well. Things are going well. Just learning a lot about Redux, which is really, really cool. Yeah, this stuff is great. It's really awesome. So this Devil Wears Prada song is called Big Wiggly Style. I totally forgot. Yeah. Dude, that song is epic. I'll tag a YouTube link here. The beginning of it. Oh my god. Big Wiggly Style. Oh man, it's so good. There you go. If you guys want to see if you can find it within the song, but it's pretty close on. Just the beginning of the song is like so good. Have a good one, Silly. Thanks for coming by, dude. Okay, so we're gonna add that selector. We're going to remove it from here, which I believe we already did. Songless view is now gonna need to import selectors. Map songs from playlist right here. So we're going to do that guy, and then we're going to say from Grüvee Redux. Grüvee Redux. actions, songs, selectors. All right. That does the trick right there. This song's also very good. Sweet. But Grüvee, Redux, actions, songs. Forgot the S. Cool. So now that we have our selectors there, that's set up properly. And then that's going to return. This should take our state